Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I know it's actually been like since the 27th since I've actually made one of these. I've been actually recording, but I can't find any of them anymore. They're actually gone. So yeah, little bit of an update. Probably some of you have actually been writing me on Skype and like one on Facebook and all, asking me where have I been. I'm still here, as you saw. I've had some uploads, but mainly because, like I said, school started, but it was a late start, so I had two classes that started last week that I had to get all caught up on. They had 2 weeks in one, so it was kind of a pain in the ass. That threw my schedule off, and I've been feeling sick, and I also went and worked for my one friend, Wolfgang, for a little bit. That was part of the recordings that I had, but I can't find any of it. They were all on my phone, and every time I go on there, they're nowhere to be found. So, yeah. There's that. Two, editing has become a pain in the ass. Seriously, the video I just posted up of my friend Zach, my neighbor, he was playing Borderlands, and I mean, normally that's how I used to do my trade notch, just very easily. I mean, I wasn't using Bandicam, but I was using Fraps to record my Minecraft or whatever hell else I was playing, and I just put my camera from what I'm doing right now, same way I was recording it, and for some reason now it's just screwing up. So it's like none of them like my video camera settings, which is ASI, I believe is what the actual format of the video is, even though, I mean, it's basically a Windows Media Player format, but it's a different codecs. I don't know what the hell. But Bandicam's been getting on my nerves. I've been looking at all the forums. That's been getting way out of hand. And you can tell I'm getting all scruffy. I've been feeling like crap. I'd get up, I'd sleep for like 8 hours, and that's unusual for me. 5, maybe 6, and I'm good. I can run all day on that, but anything over 7 is out of the ordinary for me. So I've been doing editing, schoolwork. I was, doing it right. I was 1 hour for school. I picked my first class, composition. I have composition 1, psychology, and sociology this term. And I would do 1 hour, one class, as much as I could. If I could finish the class, okay. Because I do my reading in between those, doing other stuff. So it's actually getting there, doing my post, doing my schoolwork, and doing my quiz. Because it's all online. I go school online. I can't do campuses, enough of my anxiety. So, yeah. And then 2 hours to clean up, do anything else I need to. Then another hour of school with in the next class. That way I'm not doing the same class and just getting bored and drying myself out. Now I'm on the next class. I read a little bit of schoolwork, do some of those posts, some of the quiz if I can get them done. And then I go into the next 2 hours of doing editing, posting, whatever the hell. And then after that, another hour. So I do about 3 hours a day for school. If I'm bored by the time I get to that one, I'll do some games or whatever. The 2 hour break doesn't have to be for school. It's just doing anything I can, either playing games, cleaning up like I said, or just watching TV, falling asleep, or whatever the hell else if I need to. Like sometimes medicine kicks me in my head and I end up falling asleep while recording, so I try not to do that, but it does. Don't ask me. It's retarded. But yeah. And for some reason, I ended up skipping 2 of my classes, so I was like behind a little bit. I did all my work. I only lost like maybe 2 or 3 points for being late, but I got everything done. So good on that. And today, Sunday, everything was reset. 'Cause my school days are Saturday at 11:56 until Saturday 11:55 p.m. So that's when I can start my classes and all that. And I can see all my classes ahead, but I can't, I don't have the feedback for some of my essays and all that. So I have to wait for the feedback to even start. So some of those, but I could go ahead as soon as it hits Sunday, bam, get my quizzes done. All I have to do is open my book, just read through it, glance at it, just, multiple questions, whatever the hell, get my quizzes done. That way they're done and out of the way. If it's some of my classes, like my sociology, it's a different assignment every week, so I don't have to worry about last week's one. Composition I do because the first 4 weeks are all one entire damn paper, a descriptive or narrative paper of a significant change in your life. So I have to do that. But other than that, I mean, it's just trying to get the time to do this, even though it sounds, sorry, it looked like I had a glare on my face. I know, shiny, shiny, pretty. But yeah, it's just trying to find the actual time to do all the recordings I want to. I mean, I had more than enough time, as I told you. That's only 3 hours out of my day, every other 3 hours that I do it. And I mean, that's, you know, 1 hour and 2 hours later. So then 3 hours, I start my next class, and then 6 and then 9 total doing all that. And I'm usually up between 7 and 8 a.m. until about anywhere between 11:30 and 2 a.m. And then it fluctuates between in and there, depending on what I did that day. Like when I was working that day for my friend, of course I passed out. I wasn't used to that kind of exercise, and it killed my back. I never wake up and just lay in bed and stare at the roof. I never do that. I can't do that. It drives me bonkers. Because with anxiety, if you start thinking's bad. Thinking's real bad. Because your mind wanders real quick. So I try not to. I do go straight to my computer when I wake up, but I try not to actually be on it. I turn on like some music or turn on a show, and then I just turn and just keep my eyes closed. You know, and I kind of just sit there and, you know, do like a little pathetic type stretches and stuff just to try to wake up. But I don't try to actually play games for at least a good 20, 30 minutes. But if I still can't get all the way up, because I don't drink coffee. Hell no. If you ever look up anxiety, caffeine, period, will fuck you up if you have anxiety. So, yeah. I stay away from that. I still drink stuff. But, you know, I can't show you the name of it. But I did show you. If you're not from the U.S., you probably don't know what color that is. Or what it is. But you probably know the color. Anywho. Yeah. Other than that, what has been going on? I don't know. I mean, yeah, you guys know Vegeta died, so that was kind of a bummer. What else? Nothing that I can know, or that I know. I have been powering through my insanity, but like I was saying, Bandicam's been pissing me off. I'd sit there, for some reason, NEI, not enough items, the mod in Minecraft, and Bandicam do not work together. Whenever I go down and start searching for something now, if I have to delete, like if I start typing over something, like say I was doing solar panels and it's SOL, and I start typing in like request, I go to delete and bam, Bandicam just stops. And I'm nowhere near it. So I have to restart it. If I sit there and pause it, and now, just even starting it, my videos are all out of sync. Very, very rarely now are they in sync. You probably don't notice it, because after somebody mentioned it, I went back and looked at it, because when it freezes, I just thought it was freezing. And it wasn't just picking me up and it was just going to zip through. But no, it keeps that frozen part there and lets me talk over it, and then all of a sudden the video's lagging behind like anywhere between 1 to 5 seconds. So even just pausing it, because I'm like, okay, well this is, you know, I'm going to do my beads or whatever. You know, pause it for a couple, you know, a minute or maybe 30 minutes, get this done, because I don't want to stop and start, because then I have to use Camtasia, which just lowers the quality of the audio really bad. Well, it's not all that bad, but if you have like pretty good speakers on your laptop, it's really bad. So I try to stay away from it if I can, but recently, one episode, 40 minutes, it was split into 5 different parts because it kept stopping itself. Whenever I would push pause, it would show gray. Sit there, I'm like an hour in, and I go and push it, it'd start working perfectly fine. 5-10 minutes into it, bam, it would stop, just out of nowhere. And then you guys are probably saying, well, maybe because you had it paused for a freaking hour, dude. No. I've had it paused for like 3-4 minutes. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to go over here and get this made, you know, because it's shit already made. I don't want you watching it over and over. So I make it real quick, unpause it, and bam, it stops again. It's like, okay, you're pissing me off. And now the whole Bandicam site is saying that the new update is causing crashes just when they start. They have not been able to record unless they rolled back to the old install. So, but they did update the whole x64. So if you do notice, a lot of you don't, and it's kind of annoying. But at the same time, a lot of people I know don't watch HD because they just can't, or they don't have it set up. They don't know how to. YouTube automatically sets to 480 unless you go to your settings and set it to HD or 1080p when you go to full screen, or the middle screen, because there's that small one, the middle one, and the full. Or mine, I always play it in full screen or the middle one, so mine instantly goes to HD as soon as it loads. The highest quality that it can go on it, it automatically goes to that, except if it's in a little small window, then no. But yeah, so you only see these little tiny lines that appear, and that's my big problem. It's not Bandicam, because the normal Bandicam ones don't do it. It's the XVID Kodak puts these little blue and red lines all across my video, and you can't see them unless you're in HD format. And I've had people go, "Oh, I don't see them." Bull fucking shit. But then again, I've had some people, like my friend Paul, he's like, "I don't see them." And then I shared screen with him, and I go, "Look at that." And he goes, "Holy crap." And it wasn't my monitor, because I went over to my friends who actually has an HD, but, they don't have any, what was it? They don't have any interest in YouTube or videos or anything like that. But I watched my video, same thing. I thought it was my monitors going out. It happened on both ones, same exact spot, same exact time. Thought it was video card. Nope. Like I said, I went to my friend's place and watched it straight from YouTube. And even Delaney, if you watch this, I've seen some of your videos, even the one that you were doing, showing how to use Bandicam, it was doing it in it. So, yeah. It's kind of annoying, but I am going to be trying the new X6 or 264 codec. That's what I go from Bandicam XVID into VDub, then I compress it into XVID so it's smaller so I can upload faster. But yeah, I might be taking that back and be going into just adding. I need to find a program, because that director's one should be doing it, fucking fast as hell, but no, it wants to be lame. So it might be my drivers, but like I said, I rolled those back and it still didn't work. So either way, I think this has been long enough, and yeah, I'll try not to go another week without doing one of these. But at the same time, I don't know why, I was just sick, so I didn't really. I mean, I would sit here and load up games where I'm like, click, click. And I'd close it and I would just sit here. I'd have music going, but this is stupid. I wouldn't feel like doing anything. It's like I could just click, drag, and then the video be rendering and put it up, and I won't even do that. So yeah, I'm starting to feel a little better now. So hopefully I can get some of that. I do have the next FTB video just finished just now, and this one's going to be extremely long. Well, ish. This one's an hour and 14 minutes. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that if you do end up watching them, because yeah, minute 14 and 47 seconds. That one will be posted up tonight, and hopefully I can finish these off, because only 6 more, and then we can get into some Final Fantasy again, because I am just ready to go. Everything's set up for that. I just want it to go, but I have too many things going on. Bastion, I heard I'm almost halfway through. I've been living with my Guild Wars 2 character, and so I should be continuing the story on that. It's kind of weird. I just stopped. I didn't, because so much other shit. It's basically Black Ops 2 came out, and all my friends had it, or I bought it for them, and we all started playing. So yeah. But other than that, I hope you guys like what you've seen. Also, I will be bringing out Sims 2 when it comes out on March 5th. I will be pre-ordering it, and I will be playing it. But yeah, I know that'll come with a lot of trolls. So either way, hope you all like the content, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.